the billionaire city owner aiming to put Bristol back in the big time. Football in Bristol had become a running joke, according to Bristol city owner Steve Lansdowne. At professional functions, senior people involved in the city would say, "Oh, football. They can't get a good team between the two of them, and that used to really annoy me." Everyone talked it down, and I thought if I could ever make a difference, I would. No one could seriously doubt he has done that. When Bristol City take on Wolves in the FA Cup 5th round, they do so as a club revived. A win will mean 10 consecutive victories, form not seen here since 1905, as they chase down a playoff place for the Premier League. For a club whose greatest moments came with a runners-up spot in the old Division 1 in 1907 and in FA Cup final defeat in 1909, it is long overdue. Other than a 4-year spell from 1976 to 1980, Britain's 5th biggest city hasn't had a top-flight club since 1911. If they were to win on Sunday, it would be their city's FA Cup quarter-final since 1974. Lansdowne, who founded his financial services company in the Bristol bedroom of business partner Peter Hargreaves and is now worth an estimated £1.7 billion, can blame son John for his involvement. 30 years ago, then 6 years old, he asked his dad to take him to football. Dave Williams, the chairman here, was one of my first clients, so I asked for a couple of tickets. But there's no such thing as a free ticket because it has cost me a fortune. He took over in 2002, and the Bristol Bears rugby team, Bristol Flyers basketball team, and the women's football and rugby teams have all come under his ownership. It was a trip to Barcelona, seeing the basketball, water polo and all the other sports under the Barcelonan umbrella, which made me think that Bristol could follow that model. All the clubs together can go far. Sport can provide identity. And I'm perhaps more proud of the work of our community trusts and foundations than what happens on the pitch. He has taken his time to make a mark. Bristol City were a game away from the Premier League in 2008, but then found themselves back in League One in 2013. We started chasing players that were too old, paying too much money for them, he says. When we finally got relegated, that was sign to me that we were not going to do that again. We were going to focus on what I do believe in, which was youth development, building the academy and younger players. If we make it to the Premier League, we can make a good job of it. We're not going to be a top 6 side. Not yet. But Dave will, and did it with Wigan. Swansea showed what can be done, as have Bournemouth and Burnley. We have to look at ourselves in that category and work to get there.